You walk into a room, and without saying a word, people are drawn to you. They can't explain why, but they want to be around you, learn from you, and understand your secrets. This isn't about looks. This isn't about money. This is about something far more powerful: silent attractiveness. Today, I am going to reveal 11 life-changing habits that will transform how people perceive you, all rooted in ancient Stoic wisdom. And the best part? You won't have to say a single word. Here is what we're covering today. We'll start with the fundamental mindset shifts that make you magnetically attractive. Then, we'll explore the subtle body language cues that command respect. Finally, I'll show you the advanced psychological techniques that will make you unforgettable. By the end of this video, you'll understand why some people seem to effortlessly attract success, respect, and admiration, and how you can do the same. Let's start with the first life-changing habit. Habit number 1. Cultivate inner stillness. The modern world is chaos. Everyone's rushing, stressing, reacting. But you are different. Inner stillness is your superpower. This isn't just about being calm. It's about developing an unshakable core that people can sense. Think about the most influential people you know. They don't rush to fill silence. They don't nervously check their phone every 2 minutes. They embody stillness, and it's magnetic. The Stoics understood this perfectly. Marcus Aurelius wrote about the importance of maintaining tranquility amidst chaos. This isn't about being emotionless. It's about being in control of your emotions. Start by practicing the 3-breath reset. Whenever you enter a new environment or social situation, take 3 deep, conscious breaths. This centers you and immediately distinguishes you from the scattered energy around you. Your stillness becomes a refuge for others. In a world where everyone's trying to be heard, your calm presence speaks volumes. People will naturally gravitate toward your steady energy. This inner stillness manifests in your body language. Your movements become more deliberate, your gestures more meaningful. You are not fidgeting or displaying nervous energy. The real power comes from consistency. Anyone can fake calmness for an hour, but true inner stillness is a daily practice. It's about building a fortress of tranquility within yourself. When challenges arise, and they will, your stillness becomes your strength. Instead of reacting, you respond. Instead of speaking, you listen. This is where true power lies. Remember, stillness isn't passive. It's intensely active. It's a conscious choice to remain centered while the world spins chaotically around you. Your stillness becomes contagious. People will start matching your energy, seeking your presence as an escape from their own internal chaos. Habit number 2. Master the art of presence. Being present isn't just about paying attention. It's about creating an energy field that others can feel. When you walk into a room, presence should be felt before you are seen. This presence comes from being fully engaged with the current moment. No mental time traveling, no rehearsing future conversations, no replaying past events, just pure, undiluted presence. The Stoics emphasized this through their concept of dichotomy of control. Focus only on what's in front of you, on what you can influence right now. This laser focus is immediately noticeable to others. Your eyes play a crucial role. When you look at someone, really look at them. Not through them, not past them, but with genuine attention. This kind of focused presence is rare in today's distracted world. Practice what I call the 5-second connection. When you meet someone, give them your complete attention for at least 5 seconds. No glancing around, no checking your phone. Just pure, focused presence. Your presence should be like gravity, subtle but powerful. People should feel more grounded, more centered when they're around you. This comes from your own rootedness in the present moment. The key is consistency. Your presence shouldn't fluctuate based on who's in the room or what's at stake. Whether you are talking to the CEO or the janitor, your quality of presence remains the same. This level of presence creates a unique paradox. The more present you are, the more mysterious you become. People can't quite figure out what makes you different, but they know something does. Your presence becomes a mirror. When you are fully present with others, they start seeing themselves more clearly. This is incredibly attractive because it helps people understand themselves better. Remember, presence is a practice. Start with small moments and gradually expand your ability to remain fully engaged with the present moment. Habit number 3. Develop unshakable self-possession. Self-possession is about owning yourself completely, your thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's about being so secure in who you are that external validation becomes irrelevant. This isn't arrogance, it's genuine self-knowledge. When you truly know yourself, you stop seeking approval from others. This independence is magnetically attractive. The Stoics called this autarkia, complete self-sufficiency, not in a lonely, isolated way, but in a way that makes you a steady force in an uncertain world. Your self-possession shows in how you handle criticism. Instead of defending or explaining, you simply absorb what's useful and discard what isn't. This level of emotional maturity is rare and attractive. Practice what I call the ownership principle. Whatever happens, good or bad, ask yourself, how am I choosing to respond to this? This puts you back in control of every situation. Your self-possession becomes evident in your decisions. You don't make choices based on what others might think or say. You choose based on your values and principles. This quality creates a fascinating dynamic. The less you need others' approval, the more they want to give it to you. It's one of life's beautiful ironies. Your self-possession should extend to all areas of life. Whether you are alone or in a crowd, your sense of self remains constant and unshakable. This isn't about being rigid or inflexible. True self-possession allows you to be adaptable while maintaining your core identity. The ultimate test of self-possession is how you handle success. When good things happen, you remain grounded, knowing that your worth isn't tied to external achievements. Habit number 4. Cultivate strategic silence. Silence isn't just the absence of speech. It's a powerful tool when wielded correctly. In a world where everyone's competing to be heard, your strategic silence becomes a statement of power. The key is understanding when to remain silent. Most people speak from reaction, but you'll speak from intention. This immediately sets you apart in any social situation. Learn to be comfortable with pauses. When others rush to fill silence, you remain composed. This creates an aura of thoughtfulness that makes people value your words more when you do speak. Practice the 3-second rule before responding to anything important. This brief pause makes your responses seem more considered and valuable, while also preventing emotional reactions. Your silence should have weight. When you are quiet, it should feel like you are observing, learning, and analyzing, not just waiting for your turn to speak. Master the art of the knowing smile, that slight expression that shows you understand more than you are saying. This creates intrigue and makes people want to earn your words. Use silence to emphasize your points. After making an important statement, resist the urge to explain or justify. Let your words hang in the air and do their work. Remember that silence can communicate more than words. Your calm, observant presence often says more about your confidence than any verbal explanation could. Strategic silence also means knowing what not to share. Not every thought needs to be expressed. Not every opinion needs to be voiced. This selective sharing creates an air of mystery. Your silence should never come from a place of fear or insecurity, but from a position of strength and self-assurance. Habit number 5. Embody deliberate movement. Every movement you make tells a story. People who are silently attractive move with purpose and intention, never rushed or frantic. Think of your movements as brush strokes on a canvas. Each one should have meaning. No wasted gestures, no nervous fidgeting, just clean, purposeful motion. Practice what I call movement mindfulness. Whether you are reaching for a glass of water or walking across a room, move as if every action is being filmed in slow motion. Your walking pace is particularly important. Move slightly slower than those around you. This projects confidence and control, making others unconsciously adapt to your rhythm. When sitting or standing, maintain what the Stoics called dignified posture. Not rigid or uncomfortable, but naturally upright and engaged. Learn to occupy space effectively. Don't shrink or try to make yourself smaller. Your presence should fill your personal space completely without invading others. Your hands should always have a purpose. Either they're being used intentionally or they're at rest. No unconscious tapping, ringing, or fidgeting. Practice economy of movement. The most powerful people often move the least. When you do move, make it count. Your movements should be fluid, but controlled, like water flowing around obstacles. This creates an impression of effortless grace that others find captivating. Remember that stillness is also a form of movement. Sometimes, the most powerful statement is remaining perfectly still while others fidget and shift. Habit number 6. Master emotional sovereignty. Emotional sovereignty means owning your emotional state regardless of external circumstances. This is perhaps the most powerful form of silent attractiveness. Understand that emotions are information, not commands. When others are swept away by emotional waves, you remain the steady lighthouse on the shore. Practice what I call emotional observation. When strong feelings arise, watch them like clouds passing through the sky, present but not consuming. Your emotional stability becomes an anchor for others. In crisis situations, people naturally look to those who maintain their composure. Develop the ability to feel deeply while maintaining external composure. This isn't about suppressing emotions, but about channeling them productively. Your emotional sovereignty shows in your facial expressions. Learn to maintain a calm, interested expression even when dealing with internal turbulence. Master the art of appropriate emotional response. Not every situation requires a visible reaction, and sometimes a subtle acknowledgement is more powerful than an overt display. Remember that emotional sovereignty isn't about being cold or unfeeling. It's about choosing how and when to express emotions, rather than being controlled by them. This level of emotional control creates a fascinating paradox. The more you master your emotions, the more deeply others feel they can connect with you. Your emotional sovereignty should extend to positive emotions as well. Even in moments of triumph, maintain your composure while allowing yourself to feel the joy fully. Habit number 7. Cultivate magnetic minimalism. Magnetic minimalism extends beyond physical possessions to your words, actions, and overall presence. Less truly becomes more when applied strategically. This minimalism should be reflected in your speech. Use fewer words, but make each one count. Your communication becomes more impactful through its precision. Apply this principle to your decisions. When others complicate situations with unnecessary options, you cut through to the essential choice with clarity. Your personal style should reflect this minimalism. Choose quality over quantity, simplicity over flash. This creates an impression of refined taste and self-assurance. Practice what I call social minimalism. Be selective about your social commitments and the energy you invest in relationships. This makes your presence more valued. Let this minimalism guide your problem-solving approach. While others add complexity, you seek elegant, simple solutions that often prove more effective. Your minimalist approach should extend to your reactions. Not everything requires your input or response. Learn to let many things pass without comment. This principle applies to your goals and aspirations. Rather than pursuing many objectives halfway, focus intensely on what truly matters to you. Remember that magnetic minimalism isn't about deprivation. It's about maximizing impact through careful curation of your energy and attention. The power of this approach lies in its sustainability. While others exhaust themselves trying to be everywhere and everything, you remain focused and effective. Habit number 8. Develop intellectual magnetism. Intellectual magnetism isn't about showing off knowledge. It's about cultivating a mind that naturally draws others into deeper thinking and meaningful conversations. This starts with genuine curiosity. While others make assumptions, you ask thoughtful questions that reveal new perspectives and encourage deeper discussion. Practice what I call intellectual presence. When others discuss surface-level topics, you can gently guide the conversation toward more substantial matters without being pretentious. Your knowledge should be like an iceberg. What you show is just a small portion of what you possess. This creates an air of depth that makes people want to discover more. Develop the ability to explain complex ideas simply. This skill makes you invaluable in any setting and demonstrates true understanding rather than mere knowledge. Your intellectual magnetism should show in your ability to connect seemingly unrelated concepts. This creates engaging conversations that people remember long after they end. Master the art of active listening. Your responses should show that you are not just hearing words, but understanding and processing the deeper meaning behind them. Remember that true intellectual magnetism isn't about winning arguments. It's about facilitating understanding and encouraging others to think more deeply. This quality should be evident in how you handle disagreements. Instead of trying to prove others wrong, you help them explore different perspectives. Your intellectual presence should make others feel smarter, not inferior. The goal is to elevate the conversation in a way that benefits everyone involved. Habit number 9. Master timing and rhythm. Understanding timing in social situations is like having a superpower. It's about knowing when to engage, when to step back, and when to make your presence felt. This mastery begins with observation. Learn to read the energy of rooms, conversations, and situations before deciding how and when to engage. Practice what I call social rhythm awareness. Just like music, social interactions have a flow, and your ability to sync with or intentionally break this rhythm is crucial. Your timing should be evident in conversation. Knowing when to speak, when to listen, and when to change topics creates a natural leadership quality that others respect. Master the art of the well-timed exit. Leaving conversations or situations at the right moment leaves a stronger impression than staying too long. Your sense of timing should extend to your reactions. A perfectly timed response, even if it's just a subtle gesture, can be more powerful than an immediate reaction. Learn to recognize and create moments of impact. These are the times when your words or actions will have the maximum effect on others. Your mastery of timing should show in how you handle opportunities. Instead of rushing to grab every chance, you wait for the right moment to make your move. Remember that good timing often means being patient. The ability to wait for the perfect moment is a sign of true social intelligence. This skill becomes particularly powerful in group dynamics, where understanding the ebb and flow of social energy can make you a natural leader. Habit number 10. Cultivate composed charisma. Composed charisma is the rare ability to be captivating while maintaining complete control and composure. It's the opposite of the loud, attention-seeking behavior often mistaken for charisma. This form of charisma comes from inner confidence rather than external validation. You don't need to be the loudest or most obvious presence in the room to be the most magnetic. Practice what I call quiet confidence. Your self-assurance should be evident in your calm demeanor and measured responses, not in bold declarations or dramatic gestures. Your composed charisma shows in how you handle attention. When it comes your way, you accept it gracefully without seeking more. When it's elsewhere, you remain equally content. Develop the ability to make others feel important without diminishing yourself. This is the hallmark of true charisma, the ability to elevate others while maintaining your own presence. Your charisma should be consistent whether you are speaking to one person or 100. This authenticity makes people trust and respect you naturally. Master the art of subtle influence. Your impact should be felt more in how you make others feel about themselves than in how they feel about you. Remember that composed charisma is about quality of presence, not quantity of expression. A few well-chosen words can have more impact than a lengthy speech. This quality should be evident in how you handle both success and failure. Your composure remains unchanged, showing that your charisma comes from within. Your composed charisma becomes a standard that others aspire to, creating a natural leadership position without actively seeking it. Habit number 11. Embody Stoic strength. The final habit brings together all previous ones under the umbrella of Stoic strength, the ability to remain unwavering in your principles while adapting to life's challenges. This strength isn't about physical power or domination, but about maintaining your center regardless of external circumstances. It's the ultimate form of silent attractiveness. Practice what I call principle-based living. Your actions should consistently reflect your values, creating a reliability that others find deeply attractive. Your Stoic strength shows in how you handle adversity. Instead of complaining or seeking sympathy, you face challenges with quiet determination. Develop the ability to find opportunity in obstacle. This perspective makes you a natural problem solver and leader in difficult situations. Your strength should be evident in your boundaries. You don't need to defend them aggressively. Your quiet conviction is enough to command respect. Master the art of resilience without rigidity. Your strength comes from your ability to adapt while maintaining your core principles. Remember that true Stoic strength includes compassion. Your power isn't about dominance, but about having the capacity to help others while maintaining your own stability. This quality should be reflected in your long-term perspective. While others react to immediate circumstances, you maintain focus on what truly matters. Your embodiment of Stoic strength becomes an inspiration to others, showing them a path to personal power that doesn't require aggression or dominance. These 11 habits aren't just techniques, they're a way of life. Start implementing them one at a time, and watch as your silent attractiveness grows naturally. Remember, true power doesn't need to announce itself. It's felt, not heard. If you found value in this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on personal development and modern Stoicism. Leave a comment below sharing which habit you'll start practicing first. Until next time, stay strong and stay Stoic.